Hello viewers, I am Deepti. Today I am going to share with you 60 MCQs from Chemistry ICSE Class 10, Chapter 1 and 2, it means periodic table and chemical bonding. Our first MCQ is elements with similar valence shell configuration in a periodic table are placed in. First option is different groups, same period, different period, same group. So we know that they have same valence electrons, so they are placed in same group. It means option number D. Second MCQ is ionic bonding is seen in. A option is methane, then hydrogen, then ammonia, and then sodium oxide. We know that in methane, hydrogen, and ammonia, they all have covalent bond. So sodium oxide has ionic bond because sodium Na plus and O2 minus. So they have ions, so they have ionic bonding in them. 3. When an electron is added in valence shell, energy is released, energy is absorbed, energy remains same, none of the above. Correct option is A, energy is released because electron affinity is the amount of energy released when a neutral isolated gaseous atom is converted into a negatively charged gaseous anion. MCQ 4 is the trend in metallic nature of metals as we go from top to bottom in a group. Metallic nature. A increases, B decreases, C neither increases nor decreases, and D none of the above. So number of shell increases and nuclear charge decreases. So therefore metallic nature increases. To remember this, we have a short term MA. MAVINEE. Ma is metallic nature and A is atomic size. These two increases when we go from top to bottom in a group, and all others decreases when we go from top to bottom. So MAM means metallic character increases when we go from top to bottom in a group. MCQ 5 is number of lone pair of electron in nitrogen atom in ammonia molecule. In ammonia molecule is made up of nitrogen and hydrogen. So nitrogen have 5 valence electrons. It means nitrogen share 3 electrons with 3 hydrogen atoms and left with 1 lone pair. So correct option is A. It means 1 lone pair. Other options are 2, 3 and 4. MCQ number 6 is the most electronegative element is. Option is sodium, fluorine, C aluminium and D bromine. Correct option is fluorine because when we move from left to right, electronegativity increases. So fluorine is the most electronegative element. MCQ 7 is the bond in carbon tetrachloride is number A option is single covalent bond, D is double covalent bond, C is ionic bond and D is triple covalent bond. We know that carbon tetrachloride, carbon along with 4 chlorine. So chlorine atoms, it means 4 single covalent bonds are present in it. So option correct is A, single covalent bond. MCQ number 8 is type of bonding present in nitrogen molecule. In nitrogen molecule, option A is single covalent bond, B is double covalent bond, C is triple covalent bond and D is polar covalent bond. We know that by mutual sharing, nitrogen has 3 covalent bond. It means triple covalent bond. C option is correct. Question number 9, the property which decreases from left to right across the periodic table. Decreases. A option is electron affinity, B is electron negativity, C is ionization energy and D is metallic character. As I have told you earlier, metallic character increases from going from top to bottom in a group and decreases along the periodic table. So decreases from left to right across the periodic table, it is metallic character because number of electron in the outermost shell increases. MCQ number 10 is on the basis of electronic configuration, the period and group of boron. Boron 5, 9. It means atomic number of boron is 5. So K and L configuration is 2 and 3. And mass number is 9. It means 4 neutron. Now the question asks us what is the period number. Period number 2 shells. It means period is 2. And group because 3 electrons in the outermost shell. So period is 2 and group is 3. So period 2 and group 3. It means correct option is A. Other options are B, it means 3 and second A, 4 and 6A, 5 and 7A. MCQ number 11 is hydronium ion is formed when a molecule of water combines with, first option is hydrogen atom, second option is proton, C is hydrogen molecule and D is oxygen atom. So here water combines with H plus. H plus means proton, or you can say hydrogen ion. So we will write here proton. Then it forms hydronium ion. So correct option is B, which is proton, or hydrogen ion is also correct. 12 is the particles which attract one another to form electrovalent compounds are. First option is electron, B is proton, C is ions and D is molecule. Correct option is ions because we know that they are charged particles, so they can easily form ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Question number 13, the property that matches with elements of halogen family are. First option is they are chemically highly reactive. Second is they are metallic in nature. C, they are monoatomic in their molecular form. And D, they have one electron in the valence shell. So correct option is A, that they are highly chemically reactive because they need only one electron to complete their octet. 14 says atomic size of neon is dash than the atomic size of fluorine. Answer is more. A option is more, B is less, C is equal and D is none of these because we know that neon is an inert gas. So its size is more than fluorine. MCQ number 15. Which of the following set belong to the same period? We have given set of 3 elements in each category. In A, we have given lithium, sodium and potassium. B, lithium, magnesium and calcium. C, copper, nickel and zinc. And D, fluorine, chlorine and bromine. Correct option is C because the given elements in this are copper, nickel and zinc. In copper, we have 29 electron. It means they have 2, 8, 18 and 1. K, L, M and N. 4 shells. Nickel also 30. It means 2, 8, 18 and 2. And zinc 28. It means 2, 8, 16 and 2. All have 4 number of shell, which means number of shells are same. So they belong to the same period. Correct option is option number C. Coming to next MCQ, which is question number 16. The halogens are termed as halogens as they form. First option is aqueous solution, second is salt, C is acid and D is base. So we all know that they are salt formers, that's why they are known as halogens. 17. The electrons which do not take part in bond formation are called. A option is lone pair, B is bond pair, C is charged and D is none of these. So they are called lone pair because they belong to valence shell only and they do not take part in the bond formation. Question number 18. Oxygen atom gains 2 electrons in the valence shell to acquire a stable configuration of nearest noble gas. Options are helium, neon, argon and krypton. Second option, neon, is correct because we know that oxygen when gain 2 electrons, they have 10 electrons in total and this is the electronic configuration of neon gas. Question number 19. The number of electrons mutually shared between atoms to form compound are called. Electrovalency is first option, donation second, covalency is third and none of these. So the correct option is covalency because we know that covalent bonds are formed by mutually sharing of electrons. Question number 20. The number of electrons present in valence shell of halogen is. First option is 1, then 3, then 5 and then 7. We know that halogens belong to 17th group, so they all have 7 valence electron in their outermost shell other than helium. MCQ number 21 is the valency of element having atomic number 19. 19, it means 2, 8, 8 and 1. K, L, M and N. It is 19. So A option is +1, B is -1, C is +2 and D is +3. So we know that the valency of this element is +1 because it is a metal. Question number 22. In periodic table going down in fluorine group. Fluorine group means halogen group. Option A is reactivity will increase, B is electronegativity will increase, C is ionic radii increases, and D is none of these. So we know that size increases due to increase in number of shell. So ionic radii increases when we going down in the halogen group. Question number 23. The compound which contain all three types of bond, ionic, covalent and coordinate. So correct option is NH4Cl. Other options are NaCl, ammonia, CaCl2, but NH4Cl is our correct answer. NH4 plus and chlorine, it means ionic bond, and N hydrogen, hydrogen, and this bond is dative bond or coordinate bond, and these are covalent bond. So ionic bond, dative bond and coordinate bond, all three bonds are present in ammonium chloride. Option number D. Question number 24. The 10th element in periodic table resembles with, options are 1, 2, 4 and 9. Correct answer is 2, because in the periodic table elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic number. So 10th element resembles with second element in the periodic table, because we know that 10th is neon and second is helium. Question number 25. Each period except period 1 begins with dash and ends with dash. So begins with alkali metal, halogens, noble gas, both A and C, these are the options. So correct answer is D, both A and C, because begins with alkali metal and ends with noble gas. Question number 26. Covalent bonds are formed by, number 1 ions, B metals, C non-metals, and D both A and B. So correct option is non-metal, because covalent bonds are formed by mutual sharing of electron between two non-metals generally. Question number 27. The fundamental particle of atom responsible for nuclear charge is, options are proton, electron, neutron, both A and B. So correct answer is option number A, which is proton. Question number 28. Group 13 of modern periodic table is, option 1 is nitrogen family, second is boron family, third is carbon family, and fourth is oxygen family. So correct option is boron family, because boron is the first element of 13th group. Question number 29. Hydrogen chloride molecule is an example of, option number 1 is ionic compound, B is polar covalent compound, C is non-polar covalent compound, and D is none of these. So we know that hydrogen chloride is an example of polar covalent compound, because the difference between electronegativity between hydrogen and chlorine is slightly higher. Question number 30. Oxygen family is also known as, option 1 is halogens, B is alkali metals, C is chalcogens, and D is inert gases. So correct option is C, it means chalcogens, because most of the copper ores have copper in the form of oxides and sulfides in them. So correct option is C. Question number 31. The most reactive non-metal is, option number 1 is chlorine, then fluorine, bromine and iodine. So correct option is B, which is fluorine, because fluorine can easily form fluoride ion and it is the most reactive non-metal. Question number 32. Which character remain constant when we move up to down in a group? Options are atomic radii, valency, number of shell, all of the above. In the group, number of valence electrons remains same. So, character means valency remains same. It means option number B. In question number 33, arrange the following elements in increasing order of ionization enthalpy, and the elements given are sodium, potassium, lithium and cesium. Options given are sodium greater than potassium, greater than lithium and then greater than cesium. In B option, lithium is greater than cesium, then potassium and then sodium. In C option, cesium has less than potassium and potassium is less than sodium and then less than lithium. So, we know the correct option is cesium has less than potassium, then potassium has less than sodium and sodium has less than lithium. Ionization energy is more in lithium than in cesium, because we know that cesium is at the bottom of the group and we move from top to bottom in a group, then ionization enthalpy decreases. So correct option is this is C, option number C. In question number 34, a table is given in which non-metal has valency 4, we have to identify. Given options are sulfur, helium, silicon, and then calcium. The correct option is silicon because we know that silicon has atomic number 14 and then K, L and M shell 2, 8 and 4. So 4 is the valency. So this is a non-metal with 4 valency. Correct option is C. In question number 35, which of these elements form basic oxide? Option A is calcium, then silicon, then sulfur and then helium. We know that oxides of metals are basic in nature and metal is calcium given in these options. So A, correct option, calcium. Question number 36. Which of these elements is inert in nature? Options are helium, krypton, silicon and both A and B. Correct option is D, which is both A and B because we know that helium and krypton both have stable electronic configurations. Question number 37. The element of period 3 which does not form an oxide. Options given are argon, silicon, selenium and chloride. Correct option is argon because it is inert in nature, so it does not form an oxide. In question number 38, a gas which contains double bond is. Options are nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen and chlorine. So we know that oxygen because oxygen has 6 valence electron and it needs 2 electrons to share, so it forms double bond. So correct option is C, oxygen. In question number 39, the atomic size on moving across a period. Number A increases, then B decreases, C remains same and D none of these. So correct option is decreases. Due to increase in effective nuclear charge, atomic size on moving across a period decreases. Next question is, what is not the property of ionic bond? Here I request all of you to focus on this word not in the given MCQs always. So what is not the property of ionic bonds? Option A is low density, B is soluble in water, C is generally exist in solid state and D is high melting and boiling point. So we know that all these are characteristic of ionic bond, soluble in water, generally exist in solid state and high melting and boiling point. So ionic compounds are generally heavier than water, so they have high densities. It means incorrect option is low density. So option number A is correct here. Question number 41, an element with atomic number 19 will most likely combine numerically with element whose atomic number is. Atomic number 19, it means 2, 8, 8 and 1. One electron in the outermost shell. So it will combine numerically with atomic number. Here given options are 18, 17, 11 and 20. 17 is 2, 8 and 7. So it will combine with element which has 7 electron in its valence shell because it is easy to form bond with them. So correct option is B, which is 17. Next question number 42 is, when an element combines by sharing of 2 electrons, it results in the formation of single bond, double bond, triple bond and ionic bond. So it is double bond. We have recently seen oxygen form double bond with oxygen and forms oxygen molecule. Question number 43. The energy required to remove an electron from an isolated gaseous atom is. A option is ionization potential, B is electron gain enthalpy, C is electronegativity and D is none of these. So correct option is ionization potential because we know that ionization potential is the energy required to remove an electron from an isolated gaseous atom and convert it into a positively charged gaseous cation. Next question is, the ionic compound conduct electricity only in. A option is solid, B is liquid, C is molten and D is both B and C. So correct option is D, both B and C, because due to the presence of free ions. These questions will again come in the chapter electrolysis. Question number 45. The horizontal column present in periodic table. Horizontal column present in periodic table is named as. A option is group, B is block, C is period and D is none of these. So correct option is period because they are horizontal. In question number 46, the non-metallic character depends upon the dash of the electrons. A is outermost electron, B is high ionization potential, C is low ionization and D is none of these. So correct option is high ionization potential, because we know that non-metals are the substances which accept electrons and have high ionization potential. So correct option is B. Question number 47. Inert gas present in second period. Options given are helium, neon, radon and xenon. So correct option is neon, because K and L, two shells, so 2 and 8. It means neon with atomic configuration 10. Question number 48. Which of the following elements does not lose an electron easily? A is boron, B is carbon, C is fluorine and D is oxygen. So we know fluorine has high ionization energy because it does not lose an electron easily. 49. Compounds which are covalent but develop ions in solution are known as nonpolar, polar, diatomic, polyatomic. So they are polar. Correct option is B, polar, because due to the difference between their electronegativity. Question number 50. Which among the following is an example of ionic bond? First is NaCl, then CH3COOH and then CaCl2, and D both A and C. So both A and C is the correct option here, which is option number D, because we know that organic compounds form covalent bond. So B option CH3COOH is an organic compound, and then NaCl and calcium chloride both form ionic bonds. Question number 51. Noble gas have dash electron affinity. A low, B highest, C 0 and D moderate. They have 0 electron affinity because they completely filled octet and do not participate in bonding. So correct option 0, which is C. Question number 52. Number of electrons transferred completely from one atom to other is its. A option is electrovalency, B is covalency, C is both A and B, and D is none of these. Correct answer is electrovalency, because electrovalent bonds are formed by transfer of electrons. Question number 53. Valency of element having atomic number 16. Atomic number 16, it means in different shells K, L, M and N, 2, 8 and 6 electrons are present. It means they need 2 electrons to complete their octet. Need 2 electrons, it means 2 minus. So given options are +2, -2, +1 and -1. So correct option is B, which is -2, because 2 electrons are required. Question number 54. Compound X consists of molecules. Type of bonding in X will be. Type of bonding, options given are ionic, covalent, dative and none of these. So correct option is covalent, because molecules are formed by mutual sharing of electron, and covalent bond is also formed by molecules only. Question number 55. The melting and boiling point of covalent compound is dash and dash respectively. A option is low and high, B is high and high, C is low and low and D is high and low. So correct option is low and low, because due to weak attractive forces, less energy is required to break the force between the bond. So they have low boiling and melting points. Question number 56. Which one of the following has largest atomic radius? Given elements are sodium, potassium, magnesium and aluminium. Out of these, we have to tell them has largest atomic radius. Now, sodium, magnesium and aluminium belong to the same period. Sodium has largest size. But among sodium and potassium, potassium has the largest size because they belong to the same group. So correct option is B, which is potassium. Question number 57. The non-metallic character dash when we go down the group. A increases, B decreases, C remain the same and D none of these. So due to increase in size, non-metallic character decreases when we move down the group. Question number 58. The number of electrons present in outermost shell of inert gases are. Options given are 3, 4, 6 and 8. So we know that all inert gases except helium have 8 electrons. So correct option is 8, which is option number D. Question number 59. The bond formed between atoms having same electronegativity is ionic, dative, hydrogen or covalent. So correct answer is covalent bond, because covalent bond formed between non-metal with either same electronegativity or less difference in the electronegativity. Last question is the ionization potential of metals which form ionic bond must be low, zero, high or none of these. So ionic potential of metals which form ionic bond must be low so that they can easily lose electrons. Hope you have understood all the explanations given to the respective answers. If you have any doubt, you can tell me in the comment section. I will try to solve them. I have given these MCQs in the description box also. You can take help from there also. Thanks for watching till the end. Keep watching and sharing. Thank you.